Manchester City can take advantage of Everton's poor run with another quick start on Wednesday evening. City have been presented with a perfect opportunity to overtake Liverpool at the top of the Premier League and can make a huge statement in the title race at Goodison Park. And despite Pep Guardiola's attempts to take the pressure of his side before the game, the manager will know the chance to go top of the league will be in the back of City minds. Guardiola has found Everton difficult opponents since arriving in the Premier League, but he couldn't have asked for a better team to play in these circumstances amid hostility towards manager Marco Silva from sections of the Goodison support. If City can exploit those frustrations, their task on Wednesday will be made easier just across the park from the looming Anfield main stand. Another quick start required City have scored in the first minute for the past 2 consecutive games, something no other Premier League side has ever managed. If they were to make the 3 games in a row, or at least attack Everton with the same intent that blew Arsenal away in the opening stages of Sunday's win, then City will gain themselves an extra advantage. Everton are on a run of just 3 wins in their last 12 league games, and Marco Silva's side have only won 1 of their last 6 home games in the Premier League. When Wolves opened the scoring at Goodison Park on Saturday, the home fans were quick to vent their opinions at their players who never really recovered. If City can score early on for the 3rd game in a row, they could exploit the frustrations of the home support growing impatient at Silva's perceived lack of progress and use it to their advantage. Selection dilemmas: Guardiola is likely to revert to a more conventional formation after the makeshift lineup against Arsenal. Fernandinho would be expected to return to midfield, with John Stones returning at centre-back. But then, does Nicolas Otamendi or Aymeric Laporte retain their place? And does Danilo return at left-back after Laporte put in an impressive showing there on Sunday? Into midfield, which of the 5 central midfielders that started against Arsenal retains their place? Kevin De Bruyne looked tired in the closing stages at the weekend, so Guardiola could opt for both Silvas in the centre for some creativity. Then, Guardiola must choose whether to recall Leroy Sane and Riyad Mahrez in place of Raheem Sterling. And while he may be tempted to bring back Gabriel Jesus, how do you drop a striker who's just scored a hat-trick? Chance for Mahrez: if Mahrez was to return, he will face the recalled Lucas Digne at left-back for Everton after the Frenchman served a suspension. Mahrez has found himself behind Sterling and Sane in the league recently, but a start at Everton would make sense given City's clash with Chelsea on Sunday. If he is given the nod, Mahrez has to be more effective than his previous outings and make an impact in the final third. Digne's tendency to move upfield could help him out, but Mahrez's decision-making has been questionable at times, and he would benefit from trying to help the team rather than score the world-class goal that would catch Guardiola's eye. Opportunity to go top: it's no secret, but City will go top of the Premier League if they win, having played a game more than Liverpool. The equivalent game for the Reds will see them travel to inform Manchester United when City are in the Carabao Cup final, so City have to take advantage. Guardiola has always insisted he would rather have points on the board and be in Liverpool's position when they opened up a gap at the top of the table. Guardiola also stressed before the match that this game will not define the title race. That is certainly true, but now City have a chance to put themselves above Liverpool sooner than they would have realistically have expected. They can't afford to slip up if they truly want to retain their Premier League title. More Man City top stories.